fun.
Well, you know what? I love coming to work every day. I learn so much from the kids. This IB inquiry units are just wonderful because as teachers, all we have to do is guide them. We'll pose a couple of questions. You know, at first they don't say too much. Then they think of one question, and then from one question they go to a variety of questions, and before you know it, they're interested and engaged, and they're going to their iPads or to their computers or to books, and they're creating the entire lesson all by themselves. And that's when you know that the light bulb went off and they're just ready to learn. And you know, I've taught in a traditional classroom for 12 years, and this is just so much better because in the standard classroom the teacher just stands there and teaches, and the kids have to memorize for a test, and it's proven that they don't even retain what they've memorized. But in this way, they're actually interested in learning. They're not forced to learn. They want to learn, and there's, you know, independence into going into different little areas that they're interested, and they just keep all that knowledge, and it just keeps growing year after year after year.
The IB PYP curriculum, which basically stimulates inquiry and allows the student to be responsible for his own learning.
What kids have to do is they get to pick their specialty or their topic, and they actually teach their classmates. And the classmates have, you know, a ton of questions, and it's empowering because the student who's teaching feels like they're really knowledgeable, and then the classmates are learning things from them, and then the other ones get up, and it's a cycle, and it's just amazing to see how much they've learned and that they're able to say what they've learned to have their classmates understand it.
We teach 6 transdisciplinary themes in which different subjects are covered by the Common Core, and in this way they're allowed to learn also personal values and that they will be applying throughout their whole life, and not just in school.
Education's just not in the classroom. We do a lot of, you know, outdoor education. We take a lot of field trips. We try to be aware of the community, you know, social events. Yeah. So it's just not done with, you know, just in the computer or on the iPad or books or in the classroom. We try to get out as much as possible and expose them to, you know, different types of things and situations to really make them aware of everything that goes on in the world today.
2 insegnanti è un piccolo gruppo di studenti che hanno la possibilità di imparare in base al loro stile di apprendimento e allo stesso tempo imparare valori che useranno tutto il resto della loro vita.
Individually, and they kind of have their own little lesson plan that's unique for them, because, you know, all kids learn different, and they like, you know, they have different styles of the way they want to approach things. So, you know, being a little bit smaller right now is really helping each individual reach their highest potential.
We also let them choose the best way they like to learn and apply their skills. So for example, if a student feels more comfortable drawing out their assessment, for example, or acting it out through performance, we allow that to be their assessment tool. You know, or public speaking, for example, speaking in front of even their peers, 3 or 4 students, it can be really difficult for a young child. And in such a small environment, it actually gives you the strength and confidence to get over that initial fright.
Size and having 2 teachers, it allows us to work in groups, and the groups are small, and it allows a lot of one-on-one education. So we could really focus on each child individually, and, you know, we could, you know, foster their strengths and help them make their weaknesses into strengths, which you wouldn't be able to do in a larger, you know, classroom situation. So I think really, you know, most of the kids here have personalized education, which is, you know, which they learn so much quicker because it's just one-on-one.
Amici! Oh, you meet Amici. This is Amici Elementary. You must be looking for a school. School! You must be a new student.